Hello and welcome back. My name is Jamie, the author of Transformation Through Authentic and Raw Self-Reflection. Today we are going to go ahead and follow up with our three-part segment that I had on my blog post about breaking your generational curse. So today we're going to consult with my ladies and see how we can get some more information about what we need to know, about how to do that, and what could be possibly the outcome for us if we do. So today, the ladies that are showing up today have been number 40, Oshun, Generosity. Number 24, Isis, for Rebirth. Number 42, Persephone, an Experience. 2 alignment tasks and empowerment tasks today. So we're going to go ahead and figure out what our ladies are trying to message us. A little bit more information, a little guidance to breaking that generational curse. So today you'll find out that obviously I'm outside. This is my spiritual place. This is where I come to ground. This is where I come to get away from all negativity, anything that's weighing me down. I love just being out in nature. Springtime is one of my favorite times. This is usually a time where I'm out morel picking. For those who don't know that, that is a mushroom. They're edible and they're not the funky psychedelic kind, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. But they're very delicious when you saute them with garlic butter over some ribeye. So try that out if you like that. Sorry, vegans, can't help everybody. But today, let's try to help you break that generational curse. We're going to consult with Oshun, Generosity, number 40. She's going to help us out. What do we need to know? A little bit more about what we've been talking about on my blog about breaking generational curses. Little goddess guidance today. Alignment task. Sometimes you may fall prey to fears about whether you will get what you need, so you worry about money or love, and you begin withholding. You might find yourself being overly restrictive and beginning to hoard for that proverbial rainy day. Do you know that you cut off generous Oshun's flow of potential when you allow yourself to be convinced that there's not enough? The truth is, when you begin to miserably with your time, affection, and gifts, you will see little in return as you will begin to notice in what isn't there. You start worrying about things that aren't even really at your front door yet. That's what I'm getting there. So in this moment, the goddess Oshun wants to offer you this alignment task. You can't expect the great goddess to be generous with you if you show her you don't trust in the flow of her generosity. Now is the time to do the opposite of what you fear. When you feel that there's not enough money, spend it to signal your trust and abundance. If you feel unloved, ask who you can love and where you can show that you care. Even a grand gesture or a kind one to a stranger sends the sign that you trust in the generosity of the world. Don't wait to get what you want, give it away to others, and you will be amazed at how things turn around. The goddess Oshun has only your best interest at heart. Wow. It speaks a lot of what's going on right now, a lot of fear that's going on. That's a generational curse to be living in fear, and I know a lot about that. I've lived in fear almost my whole life. Until I found my inner awakening. And I got on my proper alignment here today with you. I'm right where I need to be. Fear does not belong in your heart. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life today, what happened yesterday, or what you might perceive as happening. Because what you perceive as happening hasn't actually happened. So stop. That's a little bit of a pointing mom finger there, but man, that's kind of what I'm getting from her. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Isis and see what Isis has to say. Another alignment task. This is what you got to do. I got something for you to do kind of task. Number 24, Rebirth. Oh, goodness. Very statuesque. The goddess Isis, with her powers of reincarnation, has a message for you. You are not broken. You are not wounded beyond healing, and opportunities are not necessarily lost forever. Your instinct on defining yourself by your losses and wound stories are not serving you now. Your alignment task is to fully accept things as they are. Choose to find a way to put the pieces back together. Let die what doesn't serve you and focus on what works. There is much goodness to come from this situation, even if this moment you feel trapped. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you. As your fierce ally, she will challenge you when you are off track. So pick up the pieces, tell a new story, and find home again. You will be amazed at how beautifully things come together when you reject the trap created by the stories you tell yourself. You have the key, now use it. That could not be more true. We all know exactly what our own issue is, okay? We got mad that day. It wasn't because the clerk at the counter pissed us off because they have no more toilet paper, okay? It was the fact that we're living in fear of everybody around us, and fear is a generational curse that we have to break. You don't need to live in fear. You need to trust in yourself. Be generous with other people. It will come back to you, okay? In your life and other areas too. You just have to believe that when you put that good out there, it's coming right back to you. But that's not the reason why you do it. You don't go out there and be like, oh, I'm going to go feed this person, look what I did. Oh, yay me. No. You're doing that out of the abundance of your heart because you are called to do that. Okay? Do what's in your heart and stop being afraid. We're going to find out what we can do from Persephone, number 42, if we can get just out of this head space of victim-like mentality of poor me, I won't have this and I won't have that, instead of what you actually do have right now. 42. Persephone. I just get so much attitude when I get to her. Obviously, I think we can pick that up today. Empowerment message. Sometimes not knowing is a great gift. That is one heck of a first sentence. Right now, the Greek goddess Persephone invites you into a state of open-hearted learning. Discernment comes with experience, and at this moment, it's okay to admit that you don't know or fully understand what it is in front of you. It's kind of interesting how you're watching this. Be curious and teachable. The goddess Persephone will be with you to ensure that you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances, just as her own naivety caused her to strike a terrible deal with the god of the underworld. That said, every experience has value. No matter what choice you make right now, the consequences will have a lasting effect as you integrate your lessons and travel the road of destiny. The choice is yours. You know if you put that good out there, it's coming back to you. You know that if you focus on all the woe is me, victim mentality, and you just keep living in fear, it's not going to serve you. You're not going to get any further. You're not going to break that generational curse. You're going to keep repeating it. You're going to keep passing it down to your kids too because they're watching you. They're watching everything you do. If you're out there panicked right now, you might have read on my blog earlier that I got a little emotional. I am a little emotional when it comes to our kids. Our kids don't need us out there acting like we're in fear. They need to see us grown. They need to see us confident. They need to see us coming together and acting like a community of people who actually give a damn about each other and not just how much toilet paper is on the damn shelf. Okay? Wake up, people. It's time to heal. And we've got work to do. Thank you. If you've liked what you've heard and you want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe, share, like, comment, ask questions, because I'm right here waiting for you.